Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have Sofirn Lantern. It's LT1 mini with Samsung high CRI LEDs. This flashlight was kindly sent to me by Sofirn, and as always I'll post link to video description where you can find it. Also I'll add a coupon code with discount. Hello friends, today we have Sofirn flashlight lantern. It comes in this box. Inside we have user manual, bubble wrap to protect flashlight during transportation, spare O-rings and lanyard, and of course charging cable. It's USB-C. So let's put the box aside and let's see the manual. We have chart with lumens and etc. Information, usage guide. Next page we have Anduril diagram for simple UI. And next we have simple and advanced diagram. But this one is not full. I'll show you the full one later on. And now let's see how the flashlight looks. So we have quite small design with white button glowing with orange LEDs. On top we have the metal thing, which you can use to hang the flashlight, or you can just put it on the table like this. We can unscrew this part. Here we have the spring. Inside Sofirn battery. It's 21700 with 5000 milliamperes. And you can also unscrew the bottom part. And we see here that both sides are anodized with seal rings and nicely greased. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my printer. Yeah, and when you connect the battery, the flashlight blinks, showing you that it's on and ready to use. So that's the look of it. And now let me show the UI. I'll try to be quick because Anduril is a bit complex, but I'll show you the main things you have to know. So as I said, here is the diagram used for LT1 lantern, and I found it that almost all or the most parts I use are as on this flashlight. So first, when you get the flashlight, you are here in simple UI. So if you want to use everything right here, you have to go from off. 10H means 10. You press 9 times, and the 10th time you hold the button. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blink. Now we are in advanced mode, so we are here. For information, here are the factory defaults. We have the maximum ramp on simple UI and on advanced UI. So after we are here, we are in off. So what we can use: simple first, one click turns on, one click turns off. I won't explain all this. If you have questions, I'll explain, but I'll go in here. So one thing that differs from other flashlights, this flashlight does not have the temperature check and temperature calibration. So it has only battery check. So to go there, 3C means you press 3 times and release. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one show blink. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 volts. Point. Show blink means 0. And then press again to turn it off. So basic usage. Turn on. You hold, it ramps up. You hold again, it ramps down. If you, for example, are here, and if you hold again, it will ramp up. But if you press 2 times and on the second click you hold, it will go down. So 1, 2. Yeah, so simple. If you want to go straight to turbo, double press. If you press again, it goes back. Sorry, it not goes back, it turns off. So next we have tint shift, because it uses 2 LEDs Samsung that are high color temperature and 2 are low color temperature. So you press to turn on, and then you triple click. That's what I said that's missing in original manual. 3H means 2 press, on third you hold. So 1, 2, 3. And it blinks after it reaches maximum color tint shift. And once again 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3, hold. It goes from one to another tint. So that's about the tint. Next, what you can do, I think what's important, also you can change all the ramping. To change ramping, as I remember, after you turn it on, you press 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it blinks, and now we have smooth ramping. If you press again 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it goes from smooth to stepped. Okay, so what's good about it? That it has all nice blinkies from Anduril. So to go to blinkies, you have to press from off, 3H. So 1, 2, and on third you hold. Turn off, 1, 2, 3. And now it's in candle mode, so you can hold to ramp it. It will be brighter. And you can see how it pulsates. And then you just double press to change switch modes. And it goes in circles, so 1, 2 is bike flasher. Strobe warning. Now go to party strobe. And tactical strobe. And then lightning storm. Yeah, now we have to wait a bit. Yeah, see? And again into candle mode. Another thing that's nice, that after you turn it on, let's ramp it. And for example, you want to leave it and go to sleep, so you can make it turn off after like 10 to 15 minutes. So what you have to do is this one, sunset mode. You have to hold on 5th press, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, click, 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 click. After each click, you're adding 5 more minutes. So if you wait for 3 clicks while it blinks 3 times, that means that after 15 minutes, it will turn off. And also it will gradually step down till it reaches almost no light and turns off. That's very useful. So that's the basic operation. I won't go in all this because it will take too long. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, and I'll put this or link to this graph in video description so you can find it and use it. Because I didn't find it anywhere else. It's from Budget Light Forum, as I remember. So also you can just click stop on the video and check it yourself. Yeah. So let's put this aside, and UI is like this. You can use it in simple mode if you don't like all the fancy stuff. And I think it's time to go for nighttime shots and see how it does at night. So see you there. So here we are in the dark. I'll show you some basic operation of the flashlight. So press the turn on and hold to ramp up. Hold again to ramp up, and after this hold to ramp down. Triple press gives you smooth ramping, and same operation as before. Double press for turbo. Double press again, goes back. Hold ramp, and if you press 3 times and hold, it will switch tint. So while you hold, it goes from lower to higher or from higher to lower. Now it's 5000 kelvins and going back to 2700. If you turn off the flashlight and then press and hold, it will ramp from the lowest setting to the highest. If you press again, it will go to the lowest. Then, if you turn off, triple press and hold, gives you blinkies. So in my case, the last mode used was candle, and you can see how it looks in the dark. Now you can lower the brightness by double pressing to ramping down. And if you want to ramp up, just one press and hold, and it will ramp up. Next, there is strobes. This is bike flasher, strobe, another strobe, and next mode is lightning, and here we have to wait a bit. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes faster, and it acts like a lightning storm. And in this mode you cannot adjust the brightness because it's random and it differs from time to time. And if you are like me, who likes lightning, you can use it in the tent while camping. One thing to know, if you switched, for example, to lower color tint and you want to use the higher color tint in blinkies, you have to turn off the flashlight, tint again, switch the tint, turn it off and go back to blinkies. And when you go back to blinkies, it uses your memory with the last mode. So first we were in lightning mode and now I switched to candlelight. And you just use normal ramping to ramp the brightness up or down. For up, you just press once and ramp up. If you want to go straight down, you just press once and on second you hold. Another useful feature is battery check. So triple press from off and you count the blinks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 volts, 1, 2.2. So flashlight is now fully charged at 4 volts, 0.2. So this is the basic operation of the flashlight in real life and how it looks, how tint shifts. And that's about it. Now I'll show you how it looks on the photos, ramping it up and switching tint. So here are the photos from the lowest setting of the brightness to the highest. And feel free to pause or rewind if you want to check how different modes behave. Distance from the camera was approximately 3 to 4 meters. And to finish up the night shots, here's the light hanging on the tree in my summer house, and some shots from different distances. So lower setting and the highest setting. So I hope you enjoyed those nighttime shots. Now we have runtime graphs, and I want to say thanks for Sofirn for making this flashlight with stabilized brightness on all modes, even on turbo, and the runtimes are very nice. And as always, I'll post link to video description where you can find those graphs. I hope you enjoyed watching my review of this small flashlight, so some final words about it. Anduril 2 firmware, very nice. You can have all the blinkies, all the fancy stuff of Anduril. Also, you can use it in simple mode if you don't need all of that. So UI is quite simple if you don't use the advanced. The big pluses of this flashlight: first, high CRI LEDs for Samsung, 2 for lower color temperature, 2 for higher color temperature, so you can tint switch whatever you want, like this. Next thing, very nice that this flashlight has brightness stabilization. What that means? That when the battery goes low on voltage, your output is the same. That's very big plus, and thanks Sofirn for making it with stabilized brightness. Another thing plus is that it uses 21700 battery, and Sofirn put 5000 milliamperes battery, so runtimes are perfect on this flashlight. One thing about design, that it's compact. It has this thing which you can use to hang the flashlight, for example, in the tent or on the branch. And also you can use it on the table as a camping light. Another thing, shining button, so you can see it in the dark. There is a lot of light, so I don't think that you'll see it. And overall, for the price you pay, I think this flashlight is very worth it. Also, runtimes are very good, and I already mentioned it. Yeah, so I think it's very good. Also, I forgot to mention, it has charging ports, and it uses USB-C charging cable, which is already supplied with the flashlight. And it's waterproof, and very nice overall flashlight lantern. So guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe and like. If you don't like, just let me know why. I'll try to do my best to make my reviews better. And that's it for now. That's it for today. Another review, I think, will be a very small Sofirn SC21 Pro, if I remember correct. So see you next review. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.